Good morning, students. Welcome in science class. Chapter 5, Separation of Substances. Insoluble impurities can be separated by sedimentation, decantation and filtration. In previous video, I explained you sedimentation, decantation and today filtration. But before that, let's have a quick recap of sedimentation. Insoluble impurities present in liquids may be removed by sedimentation and decantation. In some solid particles, if some solid particles get mixed with liquid, कोई भी लिक्विड के साथ कोई भी सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स मिक्स हो जाता है, it can be separated by sedimentation. The heavier component in a mixture settles at the bottom of liquid. This is called sedimentation. The solid particles which settles down at the bottom of liquid is called sediment. After sedimentation, you will get two layers. The upper layer is of clear liquid and the lower layer is of sediment. Now pour out the clear liquid into another beaker and separate it from the sediment. This process of pouring of clear liquid into another beaker is called decantation. Now that method, decantation. The solid particles which are insoluble in liquid can be separated by decantation. For example, mixture of sand and water contains sand particles which are suspended in water. It can be separated from sand by the method of decantation. This you can do it at home also. Take sand and water mixture in a beaker or any vessel which is available in your house. Sand particles will scatter throughout water. Allow the mixture to stand undisturbed for some time. The heavier sand particles will settle down at the bottom of the beaker. The layer of the sand is called sediment. The deposition of sand at the bottom of the beaker is called sedimentation. When sand settles down, the clear water is left above the layer of sand. Now gently, carefully pour clear water into another beaker. Slowly clear water another beaker में डाल दो. This process is called decantation. When all clear water has been poured out, only sand is left at the bottom of the beaker. In this way, you can separate mixture of sand and water by decantation. Method of decantation can also be used for separating two immiscible liquids. Miscible and immiscible liquids, meaning in previous chapter already you had studied liquids which do not get mixed with each other are called immiscible liquids, and miscible means which get mixed with each other are called miscible liquids. For example, water and oil are two immiscible liquid which can be separated by decantation. Allow mixture to stand in a beaker. Water and oil are immiscible. They will form two separate layers. Water being heavier, it will form lower layer, and oil being lighter forms the upper layer in the beaker. Now we can decant off upper layer of oil into another beaker. But you have to note this also, this point. Carefully keep in your mind. Separation of two immiscible liquids by decantation is not very satisfactory. Why? Because sometimes it may be possible that when you are pouring that upper layer liquid into another beaker, there are the chances that some drops of lower layer may come along with that upper layer liquid. So this can be separated by using separating funnel, but that you will study in higher classes. Moreover, process of decantation cannot be used for separating two miscible liquids. Take another example. For example, there may be lighter impurities like dust or soil particles in rice or pulses. Rice or pulses are usually washed before cooking. Your mama whenever she is cooking, before that she will wash that rice and pulses. Impurities like dust and soil particles get separated. These impurities go into water, which become a little muddy. Now you know that heavier component in the mixture will settle after the water is added to it. This process is called the sedimentation. So that upper layer, that muddy, whatever that impurities are there, it will mix with that water, and when slowly when you will decant that upper layer water, along with that water all that impurities will go with that water. So before cooking you have to wash rice and the pulses, and when you are decanting, when you are pouring that upper muddy water, that is called decantation. So students, now today filtration. Filtration is used for separating insoluble substances from a liquid. It can be done by using a filter paper. Filtration method, with the help of the filter paper, you have to do, whenever you watch the video, you have to keep your textbook open, page number 4040, figure 5.9, how to make a cone from a filter paper. That process it is given here also. I had given this figure. Take filter paper of round shape, make first fold exactly half, then fold another second fold. So your filter paper cone is ready. Now this cone you have to put into funnel, fix it into funnel. The mixture of insoluble solid and liquid is poured into filter paper cone fixed in the funnel as shown in the figure. Again I will show you that whole figure. See, like this way. Filter paper cone is kept in a funnel, and under that funnel, below that funnel, vessel is kept, beaker is kept. So whatever liquid is there, it will be collected in that beaker. Like this way, this whole thing is attached with that stand. It is attached with that stand. Pour, if you want this glass rod, you can take it, otherwise directly also you can pour it. Now method. First point. Mixture of insoluble solid and liquid is poured into a filter paper cone fixed in a funnel as shown in the figure. Liquid passes through the filter paper. Second point. Next point. And it will collect in the beaker kept below the funnel. See, again I will show you this figure. When you will pour that water slowly into that funnel in which filter paper cone is kept, that water will go down, and slowly that clear water will be collected in that beaker. And insoluble solids or the solid particles will remain in that filter paper cone, and it is known as the residue. And the clear water what you are getting in that beaker which is kept below the funnel, it is called filtrate. Now again see these steps. The liquid passes through the filter paper and it will be collected in the beaker kept below the funnel. The solid particles do not pass through the filter paper and it will remain behind on the filter paper. The solid substance left on the filter paper is called residue. What is residue? Then you can give your answer. The solid substance left on the filter paper during the process of filtration is called residue. The clear liquid obtained is called filtrate. In this way, mixture is separated by the process of filtration. Moreover, mixture of chalk and water is also separated by filtration. Mixture of sand and water can also be separated by filtration. In your textbook also example it is given under that 5.9 and 5.10 figure. Fruit and vegetable juices are usually filtered before drinking to separate the seeds and the solid particles of the pulp. The method of filtration is also used in the process of preparing cottage cheese in our homes. You might have seen that for making paneer, all of you have seen how paneer is made. A few drops of lemon juice are added to milk. मिल्क के अंदर लेमन जूस के ड्रॉप्स मिला दो. As it boils, this gives a mixture of particles of solid paneer and the liquid. दूध है वो फट जाएगा. When you will boil that milk in which drops of lemon juices are added, it will give you solid paneer and the liquid. The paneer is then separated by filtering the mixture through a fine cloth or a strainer. आप घर पे strainer से उसको filter करते हो and some of them are using a fine cloth to filter. So juices are also filtered like this way. Paneer is also filtered from that milk. So there are lots of examples where filtration method is quite helpful. So when any insoluble solid matter or solid particles get mixed with liquid, at that time sedimentation, decantation and filtration method is quite helpful. So students, whenever you watch this video, it is humble request to each and everyone, keep your textbook open with you. This figure you can draw it in that filtration also. It will become easier for you to understand. In your textbook also given, but here labeled figure given. With that labeling it is given that funnel, this is filter paper, this is beaker, clear liquid filtrate, everything it is labeled properly and given. Next time we will see evaporation and condensation. Thank you students.